Hey everyone, when you look at a financial chart, it can honestly just seem like a bunch of random noise, right? But what if I told you that underneath all those squiggly lines and colored bars, there's a story being written in real time? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and learn how to read that hidden language. Right, so just look at any chart. The price goes up, it goes down. But why? Is it all just random chaos? Well, the answer is a big no. Every single tick you see is the result of a decision, a clash between two totally different types of players in the market, and they both want different things. This really gets to the heart of it. The best way to think about the market is as a constant tug of war. It's a battle between two opposing forces. On one side, you have the aggressors, and on the other, you have the defenders. And if you can understand their fight, you can unlock the entire story of the chart. All right, first up, let's meet the instigators, the ones who really get the party started and make things happen, the aggressors. So, an aggressive order is all about one thing: urgency. It's basically a trader shouting, I want in now, or I want out now, and I do not care what the price is, just get me in. And because they demand to be filled right away, these are the orders that physically shove the price up or down. So you've got two flavors of these aggressors, right? You have your aggressive buyers, who are demanding to buy this second. They eat up all the available supply and push the price higher. Then you've got your aggressive sellers, who are desperate to sell now. They hit all the bids and force the price down. They're the ones kicking the door down, not waiting for someone to politely open it. And this is where it gets really cool, seeing this force in action. Look at the chart on the left. That's the ES futures. A huge aggressive buy order, over 1,100 contracts, just steps in and boom, you get that explosive green candle. Then on the right, you see the exact opposite. A massive 1,500 contract sell order comes in and just slams the price down instantly. That is pure, unfiltered force. And this isn't just in one market. This happens everywhere. Here we are looking at micro gold futures. You can see a whole series of big aggressive sell orders just hitting the market, one after the other after the other. And what's the result? A relentless waterfall decline. That right there is what conviction from sellers actually looks like on a chart. But here's the thing. Aggressors don't operate in a vacuum. For every action, there's always a reaction. So let's meet the other side of this battle, the patient defenders. Now, unlike those aggressive traders, the passive folks are in absolutely no hurry. They use limit orders, which is just a fancy way of saying, hey, I'm willing to buy or sell, but only at my price and not a penny more. They just set their trap and wait for the market to come to them. Instead of moving the price, they absorb the force coming at them. The absolute best way to picture this is to think of a giant wall. A big pile of buy limit orders creates a wall of support below the price. That's your floor. And a huge stack of sell limit orders creates a wall of resistance above. That's your ceiling. Their job is simply to hold the line. And check this out. Here's a perfect picture of that idea on an NCS chart. You can literally see the price getting trapped. Down at the bottom, a big passive buy order acts as a floor. And up at the top, a big passive sell order is acting as a ceiling. The price is just bouncing between these two invisible walls of orders. And sometimes these walls are just enormous. Take a look at this NQ futures chart. The market's rallying, everything looks great. But then it runs straight into a massive wall of sell orders. We're talking over 1,500 contracts. That one order was so big, it soaked up all the buying pressure and completely flipped the trend. Now that's a powerful defense. Okay, so you've got the aggressors trying to break through and the defenders trying to hold the line. The most dramatic moments, the real story on a chart, happens when these two forces smash right into each other. So here's a case where the aggressors win. You can see those passive sell orders trying to form a wall of resistance up top. But then, a huge wave of aggressive buyers just floods in with overwhelming force. They just chew through all of those sell orders, smash right through the wall, and send the price soaring higher. But it's not always a breakout. Sometimes the defense holds. And in this case, the defenders totally win the day. You see a strong, aggressive buy order creating a powerful rally. It looks unstoppable until it slams headfirst into a giant passive sell order. That wall of sellers absorbs every last bit of buying, stops the rally dead in its tracks, and sends the price tumbling right back down. So really, what you're seeing on every chart, every single price move, is this story playing out. It's the story of conviction from the aggressive traders versus absorption from the passive traders. And whoever wins that little battle determines where the price is headed next. Now, understanding this dynamic isn't just some cool theory. It's a super practical skill. It's really all about learning how to read the battlefield in real time. So why does all this matter? Well, for one, it lets you see the real conviction behind a move. You can start asking questions like, was that breakout legit, driven by huge aggressive buying, or was it just because nobody was there to sell? You can literally see where the big players are placing their defensive walls. And ultimately, it helps you go beyond just simple patterns on a chart and start reading the true story of supply and demand, what the market is actually trying to do. So the next time you pull up a chart, don't just see lines and candles. See the battle. See the aggressors pushing with conviction, and see the defenders absorbing that pressure with patience. And the question I'll leave you with is this: now that you can see the battlefield, which force are you going to be watching?